my name's Danielle and I'm a co-founder of SAILCARGO Inc. We haven't done a shipyard tour since November 2017, so let's do another one right now. Most of what I'm going to show you did not exist in the last video. Let's start with the steel shop. For a lot of other projects, the steel shop is a little bit different than ours. Ours is almost exclusively for sharpening and making and breaking chains and bandsaw blades. So our steel shop, because we're a wooden boat building project, is more for the saws than anything else. So these are all of our dull chains. These are specifically ripping chains, so for horizontal you can see all the different lengths we have, but these ones are all dull. We can't use them anymore for the hardwoods that we're doing. We're keeping them and we're hopefully going to be offering a knife making forge class in the new year, so that's why we're keeping those. Here we have some sharp chains and you can see the different lengths of blades. So this is where we sharpen the chains. This is brought down actually by my mom. Thanks, Mom. And this is the two machines that we use to make and break them. These are the rolls of chains we have, so it just gives us a lot more independence. So over here the guys are using our tilting ship saw. Let's go check it out. Oh, he's wearing an Aircon to Arabella shirt. That's great.
Hi guys, it's our new tractor. Having a lot of fun, having a lot of work done. Results and results.
Get a grab, boy. And now I'm in the area where we have our finished timbers. So once they've been cut on either the Alaskan sawmill or on the band sawmill, they're taken here to be selected by the guys who are taking a look at our lofting, so we'll look at that in a second. And then they choose the pieces and then they prepare them by planing them flat. So over here you can see Marvin, one of our Costa Rican shipwrights, is working on some of these pieces over here. And all the pieces that we have here right now are Spanish cedar. And so this is our framing stock or futtock stock. Here we have our wood miser bandsaw mill. And this is one of our most useful tools at the shipyard. We've extended it to have an 8-meter bed, so around 24 feet. And yeah, this cuts all of our softer wood, so all the Spanish cedar, everything like that. So Abza is planing some of the wapinol, which is also known as jatoba, and this is one of the diagonal deadwoods that are in the forward section of the stem. So I'm here with Mark, Australian shipwright, and we're here on the framing stage.
I'm working on putting the forward layer of the 30th frame on top of the aft layer.
Now we're going to walk across the framing ways and check out Ceiba herself. So this is where we slide the completed frames down from the stage to the ship herself before hoisting. So this is Ceiba with 18 frames up. There are 56 frames total, but of the actual large frames that sit atop the keel like these, there's only 40. The 19th frame is going to go up probably tomorrow or the next day, so we're almost 50% done the large frames of the ship. Okay, and we're here almost in the bow section of the ship with the keelson in front of me. So this keelson was just the forward section, so it's again about 8 meters, and right now we're dry fitting it. So the guys who got her in once, They've lifted it up. Now you can see it's just elevated. So they're making any small final changes. When they're satisfied, which may take even 2 or 3 dry fits, they'll tar it up and bolt it down in place. So everything here gets bedded with tar. So if you see anything and you're wondering, it must be a dry fit if it's not tarred up yet. Okay, so behind me is something really exciting that we haven't really talked about too much yet, but we received a donation to build this educational center. You may have seen in one of our previous videos, I talked about how we would need an educational center to continue offering boat building courses to our community and fishermen in the area. Well, we got it. It was really, really awesome. And as of Monday of this week, so just yesterday, it's open. So we're holding our first class in this educational center, and that's what you can see going on behind me. So I don't want to interrupt their class right now, but we'll just do a little walkthrough. And yeah, you can just see that we have this outdoor facility where we can make up to 20-meter vessels, so 60-some feet. So this is covered but essentially outside. And then over here we can make smaller boats and do finer work inside the shop. So we had a huge donation of tools, 2 separate donations of tools, and that's made all of this possible. So this is all donation. It's separate from what we've been doing with Ceiba, and it's something we're really excited to start moving forward with.
And then you're gonna mark down there.
Vas a marcar hacia abajo.
So this is one of the most important places of the shipyard, the lofting floor. This is where we've drawn the plan of Ceiba out full scale. Just drawing this took 1 month, and we had the help of professional boat builder Bert van Bar, who joined us from the Netherlands. It is hard to see right now, but this is the center line, and these lines here are all the frames. So each frame is unique, and every pattern is taken from this floor. This is our communal kitchen area where everybody eats and hangs out every day. It's always crazy, so I'm not going to make any promises, but I think this is kind of clean. This is our pizza oven, which we made ourselves, and that was really fun. We cook a lot of bread in there and pizza, of course. And so this is our garden. This is a whole separate aspect. We try to grow a lot of food here ourselves when possible. So it's young and it's growing. We also plant a lot of trees here and try to give out fruit trees to everyone in our community to help with food security. So you can see over here, for example, we have all sorts of things like basil, pumpkin, and we're growing all sorts of things like mustard and rabano, which is radishes, and yeah, peppers. So this is our vivero, or tree nursery. So you can see all these little saplings. These are all native fruit trees. And some of them we have star fruit and mamon, and this are little brand new ones, tamarindo sprouting up. And so these are the ones we give away to the community and also plant here on the land. Welcome to the wood shop, one of the last places we're going to check out. Again, this was all built since last time we did that video. So this is our trunnels, made of tamarindo and not the fruit tree. And yeah, this is our main little wood shop. This is normally where you find me, here behind my desk in this awesome office we have. Thank you for joining me on the Shipyard tour. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't really drive.